Tonight I was playing Donkey Kong Country 2, one of my favorite games of all time, and a game that I've played so many times since it came out. I got it Christmas 1995, and I've loved it ever since. But I saw something in this game tonight that I have never noticed before. It's in this screenshot here, you can see it, but what I think it is a reference to Project Dream. Project Dream, I'll throw some footage that I can find of it on the screen. What it is it is a prototype Super Nintendo, later N64 game that never got released that kind of became Banjo-Kazooie. It was an RPG. It was a pirate-based thing. You played as Edson was the name of the protagonist, and you also played with his two pets, Dinger the dog and Billy the parrot. The crazy thing about this that I think makes this maybe plausible is they were developed by the same team at Rare. So that's why Donkey Kong Country 3 was developed by a different team of people, because the team that worked on Donkey Kong Country 2 was working on Project Dream and then later working on Banjo-Kazooie. So I'm going to zoom in on the screenshot here and show you what I'm talking about and see what you think. Now, this is from an emulator, so I was sitting at the computer playing a game. Usually do that on an emulator, and you can kind of see the outline there. You can see that it's a person, looks a lot like Edson. So, but I wanted to see if maybe it wasn't the same thing on the emulator as it was on the actual game. So I'm gonna take it over to my actual Super Nintendo 2 and we'll look at it there. When we look over here, I fired up the Super Nintendo. When we look over here, there's something there. I guess you can kind of see it could possibly be the outline of a person. It's like the pants and the arm holding the sword maybe, and his head. It's definitely not colored like it is in the emulator. I don't know if it's because of the way the CRT makes it look, or if I'm just seeing things. But I would like to believe that that's a reference to Project Dream. Also, by the way, look how much better this looks on the CRT. None of those little jaggedy pixel lines, because all the scan lines are filling it in. Just a gorgeous game all the way around. Rare really knew what they were doing with the Super Nintendo. But yeah, is that Edson or not? Hopefully somebody can tweet at Rare and they can find this and answer it, because that would be so sweet if that's a reference to Project Dream hanging out here in Donkey Kong Country 2. So I'm just going to close the video out with the rest of the prototype footage. There's Super Nintendo and N64 footage here, so enjoy.